Nagkakaroon din kami dyan ng mga first showing, ganyan, ng mga artists of Davao. And we had a workshop for children this summer.
That's good.
Yes. And they had their paintings there. Maganda. And then we had also poetry reading.
That is something that we really have to revive. Kasi parang hindi na masyado yung mga poetry nowadays.
Dapat ina-upgrade. We have to upgrade not only the CD consciousness of the people, but their soul. I mean, their appreciations of the beautiful, because, ay nako, wala na, we are so involved with economic, etc., etc. We don't even appreciate na looking at nature.
Correct. And Davao is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. That's why over the last 3 years, I've been staying most of the time in Davao. More so that we're trying to develop also our own herbs and other alternative medicine techniques, our own Filipino hilot and massage, that we have to tell about the world that we have our own version of massage, which is the...
You stay in the city?
Yeah, in Davao. Actually, our center...
Dito?
Yeah. GSI, what is we treat patients or brought to us by a certain priest from UPI. So far,
sa UPI ako lumaki.
Yeah, in fact, this coming Saturday we will have a free clinic and medical mission in UPI. We were invited by Father Poncon Vasquez of the Oblates. He was the one bringing, I think, almost 7-8 patients from UPI the last 3 months. And we treat these patients in our place. And in that place also is like a mini studio where we do our private consultations with poor patients, and we video that as...
Right at GSI?
Yes.
Anong numero?
Number 10 po, number 10 Leo Street.
Leo Street.
Number 10 Leo Street. Now, since it is holistic, so the idea of...
it would be nice to visit
it is
your family is here?
Once in a while, like once a year, they come home. I'm married to a registered nurse. I have 2 kids, 13 and 9 years old. They are both studying in a Catholic school in Sunnyvale, California. Now, this coming summer, hopefully they'll be back to immerse again in the Filipino culture and to also help me push with the 7th Trust of the Beautiful Heart Foundation. And
I will be very interested in that.
Yeah, in fact, I am inviting you to be part of the trust. It's very easy, simple to remember, ma'am. We have 7 trusts in the word, in the acronym COURAGE. C would stand for the care for the elderly, the sick and the dying. The O to offer education and training. U to uplift people from poverty. R to restore the dignity of death. A is to accept donation and raise funds for the foundation. G is to gather people for a common cause. And E, to empower people towards good governance. So easy to remember: courage, care, offer, uplift, restore, accept, gather, and empower. And part of it, of course, is our healthcare approach, which is both a combination of the Western medicine and our own alternative medicine. So I am now closely working with the University of the Philippines in Mindanao in our research directions on herbs, virgin coconut oil, mangosteen, and hopefully pushing these products as a drug in the long run. Because right now, it's simply like a food supplement. So far, these are the things that we've been doing. Our free clinics in the depressed communities in Davao City. We are having a close interaction with the Davao River Movement. That is a group of poor families along Davao River banks in San Rafael. So we educate them, we give them free clinics once in a while, and I'm also working on
dapat may grant ka. from the government. May grant ka ba?
Wala ho akong grant right
Ay,
now.
humingi ka ng grant.
I don't have a good grant writer right now. But the first grant that we might write is with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation on the research on alternative medicine. And
Mababait yun sila.
that is the one that we are working. In fact, the deadline is by tomorrow. So we are presenting now a 2-page capsule proposal pushing virgin coconut oil as a treatment for TB and HIV. So that's the one that I'm working on right now.
Si Bill Gates pa naman is very involved and interested in developing countries. Tayo, no, it is not only Burma, it's not only Sudan, it's not only South America. Ang pobre natin dito, ang dami-dami. Nakita mo mga street children natin.
Correct.
At saka yung, Diyos ko, the farmers.
Yeah. Actually, what is also inspiring is the work of Dr. Dulce Flores of UP Mindanao Food Science and Chemistry Department on her research on sago. I don't know if you heard about the sago, the poor man's rice, supposedly. But since these are wild palm trees in the swamps, the marshes in the Philippines, especially in Mindanao and Visayas, we are looking into educating the public that this can be good sources of carbohydrates. In fact, better sources of carbohydrates because this is broken down slowly to become glucose. So we will do some research on using sago starch for diabetic patients. No? And of course, the long term and the dollar earner for sago would be to convert the sago starch into lactic acid, no? Kasi sobra-sobra daw sabi ni Dr. Flores.
How prevalent the growth of
Anywhere it will just grow in the Agusan Mars, and later on if I will have a chance I will also look at the one in Riguasan Mars. Kasi nandun daw yan malapit sa mga Mars at mga ngayon ang direction ko with Davao River is to encourage the people there in the river banks to start propagating this sago.
Seedling.
So,
sinong katulong mo?
actually, yun na nga, sila kami, Dr. Flores actually won an award on this research, no, na discovering the organism that will convert the starch, no, the sago starch into lactic acid. So, this was given by I think, sa research ng under the Department of Science and Technology.
Tayo ang dapat magbigay ng grant dyan. Yung Department of Agriculture or Los Baños.
Sa ngayon, ang naging with the sago starch, ang una dyan is, ang mga problema dyan, people are not aware of it. No? Sinasabi ni Dr. Flores na parang tawag dito, parang in favor of rice, pinapatay ng iba, no? Samantalang dapat talagang
coexistent.
Oo, saka sobra-sobra tons and tons na tawag dito, nabubuhay lang on its own, tapos sobra-sobra for our own consumption. Some of it can even be
Pero si Dr.
exported.
Flores ba is getting some research fund?
I think she has her own proposals na yun na nga, ang siguro magkaka-interest sa kanya mga entrepreneurs because of the conversion into lactic acid or the products of lactic acid, which is mga medical biodegradable plastics, no, sutures, medical so nandiyan ang pera ng sa lactic acid. Pero more than that, no, yung babalik na naman sa the idea na meron tayong food shortage, that we depend so much on the rice and the importation of rice.
Hindi makakatulong yun.
So in fact, nandyan lang, mas mahusay pa nga daw kasi ang rice kasi mabilis maging glucose yan pag kinain natin, and then if you're diabetic, no, magbi-build up kaagad yung glucose sa blood, no?
Dapat nadi-disseminate yan. It should be publicized.
Not a lot of, I don't know, because maybe the idea that this is poor man's rice, no?
I will not consider it poor man's.
Kasi parang katulad din ng corn, yung corn sometimes can be looked down as hindi siya
The poor.
ganun din, no? Pero natikman ko, ma'am. In fact, I will have a rerun of that show in my in the TV, no, yung we were hosted by the team of Dr. Flores in the campus, no, nagluto sila ma'am ng espasol, no, out of that sagu starch, no. It tasted so well, no, chewy, gummy, even give me the idea na this can even be used for gummy bears, no? The gummy bears that we import from abroad, tapos kinakain ng mga bata, colorful,
Ang
different.
kaso mo lang,